excuse me, to make comments on, they all have small penises, and that's why. Because they have big penises, they be out with their woman. But instead, they gotta keep their ass in the house to watch what I'm doing on my show because they was born with a small penis and they can't get no vagina. So just know, anytime y'all see somebody taking my content, that's what they are. That's what it is.
Welcome to the Black Light Podcast. ThoN, LeXY here with another reaction. Hit the subscribe button, also hit the notification bell, hit the like button on your way into the room. We're going to break down what you just watched. Kendra G brought the content up. A lot of people sent me the clip. I'm the only person reacting to her content at the rate that it's being reacted to, and nobody's getting the numbers that I'm getting reacting to her content. We're going to address it head on and cover everything she had to say. Let's blend the clip. Let's get into it.
He wasn't watching your show, but he was watching the guy that commentates after the show. So I gotta be nice.
No, you gotta be nice, and I'm getting rid of all these commentators after the show. Listen, you small penis men that be taking my comments, my content, and trying to make a role for yourself. Get your own shit.
First off, I already made a path way before you, Kendra. Don't nobody need to react to your content to make a way. But wherever there are black women giving their dating standards and being out absurd, ThoN, LeXY will be present. Let's get back into it.
Popping. So I've been really, really busy, but people are starting to send me the videos of people. I don't need no commentator after my show.
Nobody cares what you said you need. Like, we're doing what needs to be done. There's going to be a counter to women's absurd standards in the dating market. You thought women were going to fly by unchecked because Mr. Samuels has passed? Let's get back into it.
For this MaD, smoother than your smoothest criminal. Shamo, about that money, what we get into. Shamo, about that money, get residuals. Shamo.
Yes. Yes, 2 times. Y'all know the vibes though. She like, they go. She like, they go. Okay. Okay. That knock. What it do, people? You're now tuned in.
Popovich
TV.
Oh yeah.
We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic, that feeling. Back up in here one more again. So if it's your first time, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. To everybody else, you already know. Tony, there was no other way. We in the end game now. He is in the end game, people. And we in the end game because as a kid, I heard the small penis reference. I heard girls using that towards guys. As an adult, I seen adult women after breakups get on the internet or even outside in the street say dudes got small penises or, whatever the case. And, in the words of Bernie Mac, one of the kings of comedy, rest in peace. If I pull my joint out, like, this whole internet would get black. You know what I mean? I'm not scared of you motherfuckers. That was on Def Jam Comedy for those that remember. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, Bernie Mac. But as you see in the beginning, you know what I mean, of the video, before the intro, Popovich MaD, smoother than your smoothest. You see Kendra G, who I talked about on this channel a few times. And you see ThoN, LeXY, who previously I thought it was ThoN, LeXY, like Don DeMarco. And, I'll be running through these YouTube streets, right? Running through these YouTube platforms and alleyways. And y'all know the slogan. They should have never. Shout outs to, Shout outs to ThoN, and that's a Confession to Fire Cam first album reference. And it's not till the late, great Kevin Samuels, rest in peace to the Godfather, who came up with the terminology or the acronym SIGNS and pretty much sign language. And what that means is that shame, insult, guilt, and the need to be right. So that's SIGN. Shame, insult, guilt, and the need to be right is what women often use. That's why I just, preface my comments in the opening by saying, as a kid, I heard, and, you know, directed towards me, even though that's definitely not true. You know, other men and little adolescents and boys, you know, coming up, you often hear women say, you got a little penis, or you don't even know how to do nothing anyway, or you this and you that. And I say, damn, as a full-grown man now, you know what I mean? It's like the car reference that I give you guys. When you go out, you want to buy a car, you don't realize how many people have it until you actually drive it off the lot. And it's the same with the shame in the sign language. You know what I mean? You say, damn, women really use this shit a lot. Instead of just having a conversation, like, you know what I mean? If you say I'm wrong, then let's sit down and have a conversation about that. All that, yo, you poor, your credit is bad, and you got a little penis, you don't get no buns. This shit is hilarious. And then hearing it come from Kendra G, somebody in my age bracket. You know what I mean? She might be a little older. And though she still look good, she at the wall. You know what I mean? That's inevitable. Like, dread it, run from it. Destiny arrives. No man, you know what I mean? Got her eggs frozen. She's a successful YouTuber. And, you know, obviously prior to Kevin Samuels passing, she been had her dating show. She went on his show, got demolished. And I will, you know, the only thing that I will say to her, and obviously ThoN LeXY, he addressed it. He does react to her videos probably more than anybody. And, you know, in full transparency, like on my channel, like, come on in, my shit is open. We don't got nothing to hide over here. My page is open. I can see you if you not hiding, and you definitely can see me. I remember running across this channel maybe like a year and a half ago, and he wasn't at the level he's at now. Obviously, he elevated, and his channel was it's popping. I get a spin the clip from him. I like to give people their props when I take little stuff or I see little inventive, you know, stuff that you know, separates different content creators on these various different platforms, and that's one of his joints. So spin the clip. And he used to do a lot of Kevin Samuels reactions, talking about tons, like almost to the point, I'm going to just keep it a buck. You know what I mean? And I used to be like, damn, when I used to go to his channel, although it was interesting to hear a different spin on how he would break down some of Kevin Samuels' videos, I did think to myself, like, damn, imagine if he get banned or Kevin Samuels put a cease and you know, a cease disorder or whatever those things is. Like, yo, you got to stop using my shit. You know what I mean? What would he do? Because pretty much seemed like all his content, and he's not the only one. It was a lot of people like that. And in my early days of rocking with AgainsT TV, we live, we rolling, we unscripted and all. I used to say, damn, this shit is easy. All these niggas is doing is just taking this, you know, the popular people content, or like other people on their channels. You want to keep putting Hassan Campbell all up in your name, you know, all up in your titles, and, you know, having internet fake war beefs, you know what I mean? And just to get popping and to chase clout. I'm not going to say he's not working his ass off and things of that nature. I do also remember another video where he was like, he think he broke the algorithm and this shit is easy. And he was starting to, you know, gain traction and get his swag up, so to speak. And I was happy for the brother. I still am. You know what I mean? He ain't out selling drugs. He ain't out, you know, tearing down the community. He on the internet. And he holding some of these women accountable with their delusional thinking and ways. So I'm not mad at him. You know what I mean? But I will say to her, like, yeah, he probably is going in. But if it's making money and, you know, he making a couple dollars off it, I'm not mad at him as well. Anything you put up on the internet is fair use. You know what I mean? Anybody could take your shit and use it. So that part is like, all right, I get it, Kendra. You may not like that he's reacting to your videos, but it's free game. It's illegal. He's not doing anything illegal, and that's what it is. A lot of the talk lately about Kendra G, you know, on these different, you know, channels and shit, been pretty much she swagger jack Kevin. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to the self-proclaimed Godfather. A lot of her format, the questions she asks, she got a lot of delusional women on the channel, so I'm sure it makes for great content. But see, on AgainsT TV, we pride ourselves on being original, you know what I mean? And not really, I ain't gonna say swagger jacking, but I can't react to somebody else shit every day, 24/7. I don't even really care if it's going to get me a couple dollars. Like, I like doing things the way I like doing it, whether right or wrong. Not saying I'm above critique or I can't be put on to game. Like, let me put you on the game. But I just, even when I used to check his channel, like, damn, another Kevin Samuels reaction video, another Kevin Samuels reaction video. And honestly speaking, since Kevin Samuels passed, all ThoN, LeXY, in my opinion, when you go to his channel, it looked like he really just jumped ship from Kevin to Kendra. I'm not mad at him. I see him doing other reactions to other people, but not like he was doing with Kevin Samuels and Kendra G. So could it be annoying? Imagine if you had a channel and somebody just kept reacting to your shit. You know what I mean? Like every day you put up work and you putting out content, here they go just to spin your shit, bounce it and flip it before you get a chance to shine on your own shit. But again, it's not illegal. And at 50 years old or close to 50, shaming the dudes and talking about you got little dicks if you react to my video was like, oh, sweetie, damn it. Like, this is what you result to. And this is, this is the proof in the pudding of you can't make this shit up. And you supposed to know better. You hosting some of these dating shows and some of the people that's getting on your channel is unbelievable. You got to check them. They're calling you a pick-me. They're calling you this. They're calling you that. You see the frustration and some of the shit that Kevin Samuels had to deal with. So it's like, the real, but yet, you want to still, spin it this way and come at it, on some sign language. So that's my take on, these YouTube streets can be dangerous and you got to watch what you say, especially if you outside, And, he said, he got a child coming, he got a lady and, he ain't got his eggs and he don't got his kids in the freezer sitting up and he kind of clapped back at her and, it is what it is. What's your take? Do you agree with Kendra G? Are you siding with her? Do you watch her content? Do you like the dating channel and like the pineapple, the Melanie pineapple chick? Are you really think you're going to go on the Kendra G show and find a man, ladies, of a caliber? Fellas, do you really think you're going to go on her show and get a quality lady? Like, I just don't think it's, that's why, I watch it sometimes. You see it may be a viral moment. But other than that, I really can't give that much oomph to it and give that much, credence to it. It's like, nah, that shit is it's just entertainment. The buffoonery remains at an all-time high. Shout outs to O'Shea, Duke Jackson, who I actually seen this story on his channel. He was talking about both of these two YouTubers. It's like you ain't gonna find nobody of quality on these shows. You see the chick just was on there looking for a man, had a nigga in the back who she just finished smashing. Like, yeah, just finished giving up the Bunningtons to a whole nigga in the back, yet you on the Kendra G show talking about you looking for a man. You can't make this shit up and you can't take these shows seriously. That's why you're not supposed to look up to, take advice from, or follow the examples of some of these fellow YouTubers and podcasters. I know you don't love me, but you know what it is. It's your boy, Popovich. Y'all was just tuned in to my show, Popovich TV. That's right. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic, that feeling. Back up in here one more again. Yeah, kid.